Hi, I'm Jeff Stoner.
Hi, I'm Karen Stoner.
And we are Stoners Do Disney, but
we're not doing Disney right now.
We're not doing Disney.
We are home in our living room, which is just outside of Disney, but we are in the middle of this COVID-19 business. We're quarantining.
Social distancing.
Although we're a lot closer than 6 feet.
Yeah, well, we're allowed to be.
Yep.
So, no parks.
No parks. It's just this is very sad. And we know a lot of you are going through the same thing, being quarantined and missing out on vacations. And a lot of you are probably wish should have been down here for this is spring break and having to change your plans. And it's just very sad. It's such a sad time.
And, you know, like life is different. It's like really different.
It is different.
And we hope that, first of all, we hope that you're safe. Mm-hmm. We hope that you're well. But this is a Disney thing, so we're going to talk about Disney a little bit. And so the big news yesterday was that the parks are going to stay closed beyond the March 31st date that they originally told us. And they have not given us a date as to when they will reopen.
Just until further notice.
Further notice, which could be any time. And it could be...
Do you want to give our theories?
No, because...
We have
theories, but we'll probably get like really bad comments about our theories. But, you know, it's like Disney has to look at a lot of things. They have to look at CDC. Things are changing so rapidly every day. Mm-hmm. Like today we woke up and found out that, you know, different states are quarantining each other. And Florida's quarantining New York and Connecticut and New Jersey.
And Louisiana.
And Louisiana now. And so you just don't know from day to day. Mm-hmm. And Universal Studios up the road, they're close
to the 19th.
Till April 19th. Mm-hmm. And so... that is really the only benchmark we have in terms of Orlando right now for park openings. Mm-hmm. Doesn't mean it's going to happen then, but that's really the only benchmark.
That's all that we really have.
Yep. SeaWorld announced yesterday that they're
following suit too.
They're following suit with
not an end date.
No end date.
Which I guess, you know, Disney doesn't also want to keep changing a week at a time. So at least it kind of gives us, you know, they have more flexibility to open up when they feel ready. And I also think, too, that with the resorts and stuff being open, that when they do open, it'll be more like a kind of a soft opening because the resorts won't be full of people.
No.
Unless, I mean, even if they gave a week or two notice as to when they will be reopening, it's going to take time to fill the rooms, and the rooms aren't going to, you know, fill up that quickly. So I think it'll mainly be locals and people that...
a lot of annual pass holders.
Yeah. So it'd be kind of interesting to see how the parks are.
But it'll be exciting to hear them say, this is the date.
Yes. I know we all are wanting to have a date.
But at least Disney is, and I applaud them for this, they're taking care of their cast members.
Yes.
With the original March closing, they promised to take care of them through March 31st, and now they're taking care of them through April 18th. And of course, with the big bill that was just signed, the big $2-something trillion bill, hopefully, if it does go beyond there, that, you know, there's obviously money for the cast members and local small businesses to be okay. And Disney's, you know, obviously we own a Disney-centric travel agency, and Disney's being an amazing partner to us as well.
They really have. I love Disney product, obviously. We love everything about it. And they take care of their partners, they take care of their cast, and they take care of their guests.
Walt would be very happy.
Yes, I was just thinking that. Walt would be very happy.
Yep. But
I think one of the saddest things that we were talking about is the fact that even though, regardless if we live down here or not, just knowing that Disney exists and that knowing that even if we're not in the park at whatever given time, there's somebody having a vacation, there's some kids with a balloon walking around or eating an ice cream or going on the teacups and doing something. And knowing that none of that is happening right now
Yeah.
is what makes me really sad. You know, it's one thing to not be there, but just to know that it exists, which makes you think about what life would be like if it
Didn't exist.
didn't exist.
Right.
I mean, I don't want to think about that.
I don't want to think about that
We're not
either.
even going to think about that because it does exist. It's just right now. It's just not going. It's
And
not-
and it really hit home for us today because today we got in the car.
we didn't get. Yes, we were in the car.
We didn't get
went
out.
for a drive,
We went for a drive
and we didn't talk to it. We stayed in the car.
in the car, windows up, the whole deal. I'm sure somebody will say that's not cool, but we still practice social
we
distancing.
did. We had to get up.
We just had to get out of the house, and we drove around Disney property.
Nobody on World Drive. Very sad. During a spring break.
On Buena Vista Drive down where it meets World Drive, and then later on where it meets, I guess that's Epcot Center Drive or something, with the big new interchange there. And it was like a ghost town.
Not a
There
car
were not
in
a car.
sight.
We saw maybe 4 or 5 security cars driving around, maybe 1 or 2 civilians. We drove down towards Disney Springs, all the garages, the surface parking, even the surface parking lot was closed. It was like a ghost town. The one encouraging thing though was we drove after we went past Disney Springs. We drove around Disney Springs and then came up through Saratoga Springs Resort. Golf courses are open, and
A lot
they
of
were-
golfers.
A lot of golfers out today.
I did.
And
Maybe
so
I want to take up golfing just so I can. What if we just go under a golf cart?
we might be able to. Be a very expensive ride around just to see.
I would do it just so we can be on the course.
just to see the Mickey Head golf.
We
tee
still
markers.
have time with this business.
might
We
be able to do that.
We might be able to do that, Jeffrey.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. I've seen you hit a golf club. It's not pretty.
No, I don't want to do that. I just want to drive the golf cart around.
Yeah.
Well, that could be something fun to do.
We'll have to see. All right. We'll have to see.
All
but
right. We'll do
again,
another video about that.
Social distancing.
Yeah.
But anyway, so the golf courses were fairly busy,
Mm-hmm.
not overly busy, but steady. We saw a lot of folks out there.
It was nice to see life out
It was
there.
nice to see life. And then we drove up past French Quarter and Riverside, and then around to Fort Wilderness. And on the way there, we drove past Riviera and of course Saratoga Springs, and not
No
a car.
skyline and no skyliners.
No skyliners. It was all
we took
empty.
some pictures of that. It was just sort of very empty.
Yeah, I'll see if I can't toss some of our pictures in here. We didn't have the camera with us for
And all the buses
videos.
in the Magic Kingdom parking lot.
Yeah, we drove around towards Magic Kingdom, and all the buses were staged in the parking
perfectly
lot.
lined up. Just
Yeah, it was very colorful. All the different designs. We crossed in front of the Ticket and Transportation Center, in front of Polynesian, and then worked our way up more towards backstage, past the Grand Floridian, and then backstage, and of course the Magic Kingdom cast member parking lot,
which was empty.
totally empty. And that,
Sad.
to me, that was the saddest one, because it should be full of cars and full of life. And so, yeah, it's like a ghost town. It was really, really sad to see.
But I think what we have learned and what we talked about last night is that when things open back up and things are back to normal, I think we will all have a different appreciation of everything. And I think we'll all remember the times that we've enjoyed with our families. I love seeing some of the videos of everybody playing games and eating dinner at home, and seeing a few videos of dads pretending that they're the hibachi chef at home and they're cooking for their kids, and all these fun things. These are going to be such great memories that the kids are going to have. But when the parks open back up, and knowing that they're full of people, and I'm not going to complain about anything being crowded or about it heat. So I already told Jeffrey, and y'all got to remember and remind him that he's going to the parks. I don't care if it's hot, and I don't care, whatever. That if I say we're going to the park, we're going to the park. And I don't care if it's just sitting on a bench somewhere. I don't care how crowded it is or how hot it is.
And we already have fast passes. Don't know if the parks will be open, but we've got our fast
I keep
passes.
getting them.
We just keep getting them.
Yeah.
And
So for when I think they're going to open, but
you know, the other thing I mentioned to you, I think maybe this morning, was, we all like to stay like to the last person leaves to get those empty shots of the park being empty. Mm-hmm. I'm kind of tired of seeing an empty park. I want to see life.
People in it.
I want to see kids laughing. I want to see kids crying. I want to see balloons. I want to see Dapper Dans. I want to see all that stuff. And I want to take it with the things we've always taken for granted. I want to see it with new eyes. And
we take it for granted, and we take it for granted here. And we can hear, we can see the fireworks and hear the fireworks from our house here, and we can hear all day long the boats from the Seven Seas Lagoon, the ferry boats that go back and forth from the Magic Kingdom to the resorts there. Yep. We can hear those all day.
Yep.
And it's just so sad to not hear it, but I keep thinking I hear it.
Yeah.
Then I run outside. I'm like, "Ooh, do I hear a boat?" It's in my mind.
Phantom sounds.
I have phantom sounds of fireworks and the boats going off. And I swore the other night that I heard, because we can also hear the electric water pageant that they have at night at the Seven Seas Lagoon. We hear that, and it's usually very loud from our bedroom. And I was like, I swear I'm hearing that. I knew I wasn't, but but I cannot wait to hear that again and to have it here.
So that's kind of it for now.
That's all we have right now.
That's all we got. And I think the key to this, though, and we kind of talked about this today when we were driving around. It's we don't have our Disney. It's in terms of parks to go to. Mm-hmm. Use this time. We're at home. If you've got kids, you're at home with your kids. Creating these new opportunities to bond, like you said earlier, like the dad making hibachi and squirting water at the kids. Do those kind of fun things. Create new memories. Do things obviously you wouldn't do before in the hustle and bustle of crazy life.
The kids are loving it.
Yeah, relive your vacation memories you've had in the past. Mm-hmm. And like I said, we own this travel company, and I know that when everybody's ready to be booking travel again, we're here and we're ready to do it.
Yeah.
So I think it's going to be just live those memories.
Yeah.
Create new ones.
And talk about what you want to do on your next trip.
Yep.
Because I don't care how many times I've ridden Peter Pan. I got a fast pass for that for later in April, in case it opens back up, and I'm going to ride it again.
I want a Dole Whip.
Yeah.
I want a Dole Whip.
Yeah, I just want to be in the park. I don't care. I may have to get another balloon. I got my first balloon for my birthday last year, and it lasted about 5 months.
First balloon ever.
I just got. Mm-hmm. So I may have to get another one.
Yep. We right before, it was kind of funny. Right before parks shut down, we did an after hours maybe about a week before, and it was our oldest son. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, our youngest son.
It wasn't me. It was you and
Colby and me. And but we went and hit all the like the classic attractions. We did Country Bears, we did the Tiki Room, Peter Pan, all that fun stuff. And man, I had no idea it was going to be like the last time I get to do that in a while.
I know.
So
I miss it.
But yes, stay at home, stay safe, create new memories with your family, and start thinking about the next time you walk through the tunnel into Main Street, USA.
And whatever day they do open, we will be there.
Yes, we will.
So we will be sure to video and have you guys with us. It's
going to be a celebration.
Yeah, so we'll make sure that we bring you guys with us so you can be there when they open and see the parks.
Yep.
Because we know you miss it too.
Yep. Until then, lots of YouTube videos.
Yep.
So, all right, that's it for us.
That's it. Take care, guys, and see you real soon.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.